ToM here. Gonna go through how to make kind of like a big room electro bass. Like I'm not a big fan of that big huge kick drum style, but I really like this style where it's still big room progressive-y, but it's like got that hard like electro groove through it. It's kind of like complextro, but not really not that complex. Like the sound's complex, but they're not. There's not like a million synthesizers going off. So this is what the sound sounds like. Super aggressive. Obviously, you would you're just gonna use a specific pattern and combine it with other notes. Like I combined it with this one, whatever this is, which is also pretty bad. Oh no, wait, was it that one? No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. I think that's just a performer one, and yeah, and then it came out something like this. I'll play the whole song. This is a pretty badass tune, I think. I wrote the melody myself too, which is fucking pretty super badass. In like 20 minutes. It usually like takes me like a day to write a sweet ass melody, but this took me like 20 minutes. So that sounded pretty ridiculously sweet. At least it's a change up from like Melbourne Bounce. I still love the bounce shit, but I just really needed to make something else because I was getting. I listened to it a lot, and I heard all the same sounds over and over and over and over and over again, and no one's really doing anything new. So I needed to take a step back and make some other shit and get back to that other stuff, which is real cool. Okay, so let's go into making this. So yeah, here again, here's the sound. Let's go file, new sound. You're going to put it to, what is this motherfucker? It was right here, stonium or some shit. Put on the negative band. If you hold, just learned this yesterday. If you hold down Alt or Option and press the go up, it goes up by octave. So just go up one octave. Pretty cool. Put that shit to right here, pointing towards the 0 intensity. Keep the intensity all the way up. Amp. What did I do with the amp? The amp, I had it at, oh yeah, just about here or so. Second one, you're going to go to sine square, I believe. Yeah, sine square. And crank it, or keep the intensity, or wave table position there. Intensity still all the way up. Amp all the way up. That's going to give it some sub action. Then put on sonic. Sonic. Put that into negative bend 2. I think I explained that before. The negative bend just means like on a sine wave like that. It's like the negative part of it. Just distorts the frequencies at different like areas, which is pretty cool. I'm not even sure how anyone would be able to do that, but someone did it, and massive. Someone, yeah, it's fucking crazy. Keep this thing wavetable down. Intensity, keep it at about there. The amp, turn the amp all the way up. So you get like a hollow, like throaty kind of sound going down. Here, you're gonna go to phase. You're gonna crank that motherfucker up to there. You can put that up like that. Gives it a little like crispier crunch. Too crispy. Just a good enough crispy. Color. Keep all these down. We're gonna use these, but we're gonna put LFOs on them. Put the amp up a little bit, so it gives it a little. just like more like higher end space in the mix. Then going to put on frequency shifter, crank it all the way up, put the pitch straight up. I guess we're in the voicing tab right now. Let's do this. Put this up to 2 and put it, yeah, that's right. Turn this on and turn it all the way this way. We're gonna modulate this too. So right now it's super wide, but I was listening to a couple big room artists, and it's really like a really cool trick just to like, instead of switching up the bass tones, you have different tones in different like areas. So it could be the same tone, like it could be the same bass note, but it's like modulating between like the spectrum of the frequency spectrum or the stereo spectrum, and it just sounds really cool. It gives it like a full, like, it's always moving, it's nothing, it doesn't stagnate, so it's good. What else are we doing here? Okay, oscillator. You can crank this up depending on what you want to do. Pitch bending, you can just put, I usually put it to 12 because it's a good range. You can fuck around with that. So from here you'd like mess around with in your envelope section. Time, put the time up. I think I had, did I put that up? Yeah, I had it in, yeah, rate. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Voicing we already did. Routing, nothing in there, right in there. Okay, let's do the filters. So first filter is an all-pass filter. All-pass filter. Cut off, put it about there. Put that about there. Series, put it up to series. Put the mix. Where did I have the mix? I had it all the way up like that, I think. Yeah. Crank these bad boys up like that. Oh yeah, put resonance up to middle. Then we're going to put a low pass 4. Put the cutoff to straight up. And resonance keep it the same. I'm going to put a Bronner tube for the effect. And how did I have that Bronner tube? I think I just had it like, yeah, I had it like up to, pointing towards the D. And what did the other one? The other one I had at either here. I think I had it there. Then you want to put a dimension expander, crank it up, crank the size down. It's good for everything. The only thing I did here was boost the. It's like boosting the mid range, I think. Or like, because this is, I'm not even sure what range this is. I think this is the lower end, but you're boosting the lower end. Just keep it boosted in the lower end. Because we're going up an octave here, this sounded, because I usually dump everything down an octave, just because of the bass, you think you're going to dump down an octave. But I just dumped it down an octave, and it just was sounding super lame, and like massive gets like fluffy after, like when it gets, I don't know, that's the only way I can explain it. Like the sounds, you can definitely make a distinction between massive and other places, other synthesizers, because of the fluffiness. So if you put it up higher, it's much better. So this kind of compensates for the lower frequencies. What else did I have here? Oh yeah, let's go LFOs. Okay, I went to performer. Put a performer in here, crank it up to about there. And again, you can mess around with these. This is all subjective. This is just how I did it that one, like, I don't know, last week. And it turned out pretty cool. So obviously go take a look at it, how I did this, and just make it your own. Yeah, then performer, put another one. Both of these things. I crank this one up all the way. I'll put a performer on this. And on this. Just a little bit on that one, and all the way on that one. I think. Oh yeah, then oh yeah, for sure go into your attack envelope, crank that up, because that means you just, it's gonna stay fierce throughout the whole thing. What else was I gonna say in this motherfucking shit? Oh yeah, fuck. Wait, what else was I gonna do? What else? Oh yeah. So performer, you're gonna have to put, you're gonna sync the rate, put it up higher because it sounds like garbage. Obviously, you can go and change around, mess around with these things. Make it crazy. I don't like that one too much, but this one's good. Super crazy. And also what I did was I put another performer. Oh my god, performer into this one just to give it like a little, because that frequency on the low pass filter. Oh no, shit, it wasn't on this one. Oh yeah, it wasn't. So I turned this one off. I put this one here. Crank that bad boy up like that. Whoa, maybe I didn't do that. Shit. Why is that going so freaking crazy? What the fuck? Oh yeah, don't even worry about that. I didn't have that for sure. I had that muted. There we go. Yeah, that sounds pretty badass. Yeah, that's basically it. Then what I did, threw a compressor on here, multiband dynamics, to fierce up those highs and mids, because you're gonna cut out, because this is a bass synth. It's not like it's not a sub bass. You don't really need. You could have sub in here, but I didn't put any sub in there. I had like because you're gonna put a sub bass underneath it. I mean, your sub bass, I know you can. For these like short stabby notes, what I usually do is with sub bass for this shit is, if you look over here, I'm just gonna put this down a bit. So these are like the notes. So if I'm just gonna put it for like, here's the other pattern, and then there's just like this, like a wobble or some shit, or like a arpeggiated, and I'll just put it for these notes, because you have a kick drum which is already super strong, and you have notes every couple bars. Like you're not having a driving bass line, so you don't need to go that apeshit crazy on that kind of shit. So just put a little bit of sub bass, because honestly too, like I've been to festivals before, and sometimes all you can hit here is just like kick drum, kick drum, kick drum, kick drum, and like there's not enough like high synths that are like moving a melody, and it just sounds like garbage. Like it just makes everything blend together and sound just stupid. Fucking hate that shit. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. That's just from my fucking personal experience, and so I like to make the things groove. Also, if you're doing Melbourne bounce bass, sub bass, you want to make sure that like it's not going da 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 da, so it's like double timing kicks, because that'll sound like shit too. So you got to get it in the right frequency range, and that's just playing it by ear and figuring shit out. Yeah, so this song is turning out pretty sweet. It's almost done. I'm trying to get some broad to sing over it to make to sing over like these melody notes, which are pretty cool. I don't know. I think it might be too fast, but this one. Super cool. So if she can sing, some broad can sing over that, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's basically it. I got another sweet video about pumping you motherfuckers up. Gonna come out here probably later this week. I just gotta edit it and shit. I just had to make a quick one today because we got so much shit to do, and I'm just trying to knock this off my to-do list. So subscribe to my shit. Check out my tunes. We got Bonkers remix that's gonna be out before. Right before New Year's, so you guys can play it at New Year's because it'll be fucking sweet. I've been playing at the clubs the last 2 weeks and shit's been popping off. It's really cool. It's at the beginning of one of the videos I made. This will come out soon. We got this other crazy one, Breathe and Drop. Here, I'll show you that shit. That's fucking sweet. Let's do this quickly. Come out to Breathe, Drop. Oh yeah, here it is. Badass, Breathe, Drop. It's like Melbourne-y, but like aggressive and dancey, and yeah, kind of big room. I don't know. It's a combination of everything. So that's pretty cool. My other recording thing just ended, so I'll show you quickly. You can just hear it, the last drop.
Drop.
Yeah, oh yeah, also, so people guys have been asking about making that, like, that sound, that, like, that brr, that one I just played, literally the lead in that sound. I will show you guys how to make it as soon as, like, these songs come out with it in it, because I'm not gonna give it out while these songs that are like still haven't come out yet or have those in it. I have been making new songs. I stopped using that sound because I like making new sounds and crazy new shit, but until these ones come out, I'm not going to make that sound. Then as soon as it comes out, I'll show you guys how to make it. And it's really easy to make, actually. So, later. Peace.